Corruption? Incompetence? Well, for the past several months, we've been digging into why a police chief raided a Kansas newsroom and 2 homes connected to that newsroom. Raids legal experts say had no merit.
So our own reporting has uncovered numerous issues. Now, as we look into what happened in the days leading up to those raids, the city of Marion is trying to block messages that could reveal some key details from ever seeing the light of day.
Yeah, I-Team senior reporter Jessica McMaster shows us why obtaining records just like these are so important and the new action we've taken to get them.
Former Marion Police Chief Gideon Cody initiated the raids in August. His emails and text messages are public record according to state law. Yet the city sent us this denial after we requested those records. In response, an attorney for KSHB 41 sent this letter to the city demanding it release Cody's emails and text messages. And here's why we're fighting for you to see those.
Get out of mine!
There is a laptop bag.
I'll never trust a policeman again.
For digital. Yeah.
Never trust a cop again.
This is former co-publisher of Marion County Record, Joanne Meyer, on the day police raided her home, seizing computers, documents, and cell phones.
You're going to give me a stroke. What did you can't take that.
Yes, ma'am. Listen.
What is
Just
it?
reach in there and grab any electronic devices in there.
Oh, God.
Meyer, who seemingly foreshadowed her own fate, died from sudden cardiac arrest 1 day after this encounter.
You don't know what you're doing. You're all going to get in trouble.
That is.
If I die, you're going to be sued for murder.
Former Marion Police Chief Gideon Cody launched the raids and erroneously claimed 2 newspaper reporters and the vice mayor committed several crimes against restaurant owner Carrie Newell for obtaining her driving information. Newly obtained body camera footage from inside Cody's patrol car reveals Cody not only spoke to Newell, an apparent victim, about his investigation on the day of the raids, but wanted those conversations to remain a secret.
Hey, we can't write anything, so.
Yeah, no, I understand. I just got a message from somebody at the hotel saying that the whole staff of the newspaper's out on the sidewalk and all the computer equipment's leaving the building.
Yeah, surprising how that works, isn't it?
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, and I just hit Ruth's and Eric's. So
Holy
now I'm heading to Eric's house.
While body camera footage from inside Meyer's home, the newspaper's offices, and the vice mayor's home gives a detailed account of what happened on the day of the raids, it's not known what discussions took place leading up to this day. The I-Team requested Cody's text messages and emails, records we know exist, and records that are public under state law. The attorney hired by the city following the raids and gatekeeper of records, Jennifer Hill, denied our request. Hill incorrectly claims the city is under no obligation to produce the records and that doing so would place an unreasonable burden on the city.
What's troubling is that the agency seems to be saying that it isn't a public record to begin with, or that the agency doesn't have control over it.
Media law attorney Max Couch says if Hill's decision to block the public from seeing Cody's text messages and emails stands, the law isn't worth the paper it's written on.
That just completely and totally eviscerates the language of the 2016 amendments.
Now an attorney for KSHB 41 News has sent this letter to Hill demanding she release the records, saying, quote, the denials provide no evidence supported by Cora for the city's claim of unreasonable burden. Instead, the denials argue erroneously that the city is not a custodian of the requested records from personal email accounts, cell phones of Cody. Newell previously told the I-Team Cody texted her about the investigation and asked her to delete the messages after the raids, which is what prompted us to seek the records.
He felt it would be beneficial if I deleted those text messages to just kind of remove the element of any connection between him and I.
Newell sent us this text message thread from a later date between her and a person identified in her phone as Chief Cody. The two are discussing their previously deleted texts. In September, we took this information to the city. Cody was suspended the very next day. He resigned 4 days later. Here Cody is again in that newly released body camera footage.
Hey,
we can't write anything.
While we continue to investigate what led up to this day, it's important to highlight the pattern uncovered by our I-team. So far, we've revealed those deleted text messages, that pages are missing from Carrie Newell's witness statement. We also revealed police kept a download of the newspaper's computers even after the courts ordered the seized items be returned. Former Kansas District Judge Steve Lieben, who we've spoken with throughout our investigation, says one thing is clear.
You've got a pattern of conduct that seems to be covering up things.
The attorney for the city has until Wednesday to respond to our email demanding the records be released. For the I-team, I'm Jessica McMaster, KSHB 41 News.